You're listening to Off Limits. Liberal, irreverent, and really, really gay. You're listening to Off Limits.
I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. So sexy it hurts, and I am too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. And I am too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party, no way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. Sexy by far, and I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk. My little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat, too sexy for my cat. Poor pussy cat. I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me, and I'm song.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing randomness show tonight, which I do these occasionally when I really don't have a fucking thing to talk about. So it's just random topics. It's not the same as Brain Purge. It's a little different. Brain Purge, I usually kind of stream of consciousness. This is a no-show show, I call it. So I just talk about, I don't know, whatever. It's like you're sitting here with me at 4:30 in the morning talking about whatever comes up. Excuse me. And I apologize I have a sinus thing going on right now, and it's so bad that my ears are clogged up. I mean, it's really horrible. Because I sleep with earplugs every night, and it impacts it anyway. So I literally cannot hear it all out of one ear right now. I scheduled an appointment with the doctor next week, and so hopefully it'll be better before then. But right now I can barely hear myself speak right now. So if I sound like I'm deaf, that's why, because I am. So one thing I was thinking about was the idea of revenge, and people often say that revenge should be a dish best served cold. That's the saying, right? And I have to agree with that sentiment, because it is certainly a dish best served cold. And, you know, a lot of people are against revenge. They think revenge or vengeance is a bad thing. Other people think it's a good thing. Other people think it is what it is, right? But for me, I think it depends on the situation. I think that, hold on. I think that it's perfectly normal to seek revenge on somebody. I think it's perfectly normal and expected. It's a human emotion or feeling. And so I generally don't condone it, but there are times when you're pushed to the wall and you have no choice but to retaliate. So that is what is happening. That's what happens when somebody pushes me too far, basically. And I am somebody in that case that is a definitive proponent of revenge. Without a doubt, I am a definitive proponent of revenge. So in those situations, so as they say, it's a dish best served cold. And what that means is essentially revenge as a dish best served cold is that it is something that is best served when you least expect it. When you don't expect it to happen to you, when it's out of your consciousness, it's out of your mind, it's out of their mind, I should say, out of their consciousness, out of their mind, and it's the last thing that they're thinking about, and maybe not even thinking about it at all. But that's the best time to exact revenge on somebody, because then it takes them by surprise, and then it really fucks with their head. So that's how I like to do it, the dirty deed of revenge. And I certainly am somebody that you don't want to fuck with. And a lot of people will say that and not really mean anything by it, not back it up, but I'm somebody who backs up what I say. So, just a little warning out there for everybody who wants to fuck with me, don't. So if I sound like I'm a little tired, my voice is a little tired, I guess. But I don't know why. I've been talking for a while. I've been talking for hours, actually. But I guess I'm a little tired, actually, tonight, which is rare. I'm not usually tired this time of day. I'm usually still wide awake. I guess because I worked out today. And I've been doing my P90X. For those of you who don't know, I've been doing P90X for 2 years. And I'll do it for a while, like 6 months, and then I'll stop for 6 months, and I'll do it again, and I'll do it again. So it's sort of like a maintenance thing, at this point. But it works. P90X totally works. So if you're somebody who wants to be in shape or maintain your shape or whatever, it really does honestly work. And it is a combination of both exercise and diet. Now, I don't go by the P90X plan. The P90X has a plan, not a diet plan, like you restrict yourself, but an eating plan or whatever. And it's really weird, complicated the way they do it. And so I don't like it, and I didn't follow it, and I tried to, and it just was strange. So I follow what I've been following for I don't know, since I was working out with my personal trainers years ago, who would come to my house and stuff. The last one I had, his name was Shad, and he was a cool guy, hot guy, by the way, straight, but hot. Anyway, and he was real nice, and we had a good time together working out. Anyway, and he put me on the Zone plan, and it really, really does work. And you basically just take in 45% or 40% carbs, 30% fat, and 30% protein. And I think there are... Excuse me, I apologize. I know it's rude, but it's my fucking show, so get over it. What was I saying? So, there are different plans for everybody. And by the way, if you're just listening to me, you're just tuning in, if I sound funny or weird the way I'm speaking, not the fact that my voice sounds tired, but the way I'm speaking is because I can only hear out of one ear right now and only a little bit. The other ear is completely clogged up. So I'm going to the doctor next week about that. But so that's why I may sound funny to you right now or sound like I'm a deaf person speaking. That's why, because I am. Anyway, so what was I going to say? So so there are different diet plans for everybody, right? Different people have different needs for their body, and different people's bodies respond to different diets, and some people don't. And I don't think anybody should really truly diet. When I say that, I mean they shouldn't actually truly like restrict themselves from anything, because what happens when you restrict yourself from anything? It's the only thing you can think about. It's all you want. So if you say, I'm never going to eat ice cream because it's bad for you, or I'm never going to eat a Snickers bar or cake or anything sweet, and all you're going to want is sweets all the time and think about them all the fucking time. And after a while, honestly, I went for like a few months last year without any sweets at all, because honestly, sugar is bad for you at any quantity. I mean, you get plenty of sugar from your foods that you eat, from starches like bread and from like broccoli or whatever. You get it from things like that the kind of sugars that are good for you. But refined sugar, like, white sugar, is bad for everybody. It's not like it necessarily will kill you if you have it occasionally, but it could kill you and cause diabetes and a million other things, of course, and being fat and obese, of course, as well, if you continually eat it or too much or too often. So anyway, it is something that I didn't have it for like 2 or 3 months. And at first, I craved it a lot because I would have something sweet after every meal. Like I'd have like maybe like a Hershey's Kiss or something, or a piece of chocolate, just a little something. Or I'd have like a yogurt or whatever. And I would just have something because I like that. I crave sweets, right? And so after I stopped doing it, oh my God, all I could think about was having something sweet. And I tried and I tried and I tried. And so after about a week and a half, the craving was completely gone. I no longer craved sweets at all. I didn't crave sugar or anything. And so for a couple months, I went without sweets at all. And for no reason. The only reason I stopped doing it was because we hit the holidays. It's like Thanksgiving or so, and there's tons of pecan pie and there's like cake and everything else. And so I just did not want to continue it. I could have, but I didn't want to. So, sorry. So after that, I should call this show Insomniac or Insomnia. I don't know. What should I call it? I should call this show, instead of randomness, I should change it to like Insomniac. Insomniac. What? Insomniac Theater? No. Insomniac Radio. Insomniac. Insomnia. Although I don't really have insomnia, but you know what I mean. So like, let's see. Well, I'm going to change it to something else. Let's call it something else. Let me go to the thing and change it real quick while we're on here. Let's see. Profile. Tracks. Here it is. Randomness. So I'm changing the name to Insomniatic Ramblings. Insomniatic Ramblings. That's what I'm going to call it. That makes more sense to me. I'm going to put ramblings of an insomniac. Okay. And then I need to put a picture with it or some sort. Let's see. What can I put with it?